He walked on water, 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 water. He walked on water, 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 water. He walked on water, that's real. We bow down to his will. He walked on water, no fear. Even storms disappear. He walked on water, that's power. Dark nights still he tower. He walked on water, I know that's the God that I follow. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. Middle of the storm at night, wind strong, no light. Boat shaking, fear inside, thought they wouldn't survive. And they saw him appear, walking straight through the fear. Not sinking in the deep, every step on the sea. That not normal, that's God, that's a thought and not love. Creation knows his voice, even chaos got no choice. He said don't be afraid, that's the word that he gave. He walked on water, that's real, way back down to his will. He walked on water, no fear, even storms disappear. He walked on water, that's power. Dark nights still he tower. He walked on water, I know that's the God that I follow. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. Peter said, if it's you, tell me step out too. Jesus said, come now. He stepped out somehow. Few steps, then he looked at the waves, got shook, started sinking down, lost sight, almost drowned. Jesus reached his hand, pulled him up where he stand. Not because he was strong, but because Christ held on. Even when faith drops low, Jesus still take control. That same God still moves, still speaks, still proves. Not just back in time, still alive right now. Storms still hit my life, still I walk through the night. But I know who he is, I don't move in the wind. Eyes fixed on the King, that's the difference in me. Not my strength, not my will, but the one who is real. I don't walk than them, still he holds me again. He walked on water, that's real, waves bow down to his will. He walked on water, no fear, even storms disappear. He walked on water, that's power. Dark nights still he tower. He walked on water, I know that's the God that I follow. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. He walked on water. Water.
Open blind eye. Oh, oh. Open blind eye. Oh, oh, oh. He opened blind eyes, that's real. Dark turn light, now they see. He opened blind eyes, no doubt. What was lost, he brought out. He opened blind eyes, that's power. Changed a life in an hour. He opened blind eyes, I know that's the God that I follow. He opened blind eyes, he did. Man sat on the side of the road, couldn't see where to go. Born blind whole life, only darkness inside. People past didn't care, just another one there. But Jesus stopping his way, everything changed that day. Didn't ask if he earned, didn't check what he learned. Spoke life, touch his sight, now he's seeing the light. What was never before, now it's real, now restored. He opened blind eyes, that's real. Dark turn light, now they see. He opened blind eyes, no doubt. What was lost, he brought out. He opened blind eyes, that's power. Change a life in an hour. He opened blind eyes, I know that's the God that I follow. He opened blind eyes, he did. Pharisees couldn't see what was right in the street. Focus more on the law, missed the one that they saw. Not just eyes that were blind, he was opening minds. Showing truth, showing grace, standing right in their face. Still they doubted his name, still they played the same game. But the man who was healed couldn't deny what was real. Once was blind, now I see, that's the truth over me. I was blind in my sin, didn't know what I meant. Thought I saw everything, still I missed what it meant. Then he opened my eyes, now I see through the lies. Not just what I can view, but what's real, what is true. Changed my path, changed my sight, brought me out of the night. Now I walk in the light, every day, every fight. same power right now. He opened blind eyes, that's real. Dark turned like night, now they see. He opened blind eyes, no doubt. What was lost, he brought out. He opened blind eyes, that's power. Changed a life, training hours. He opened blind eyes, I know there's a God that I follow. He opened blind eyes, he did. They didn't understand, standing right in front of them. They didn't understand, God himself in human form. They didn't understand, truth they couldn't comprehend. They didn't understand, still they chose to reject. Didn't understand, didn't understand. He healed, he spoke, he showed, still they doubted what they saw. Sounds right in their face, still they turned away. Not because there was no proof, but they didn't want the truth. He broke what they believed, that's why they couldn't see. King but not their kind, didn't fit inside their mind. Came in power, came in grace, still they missed his face. Light was in the dark, but they loved the dark. They didn't understand, standing right in front of them. They didn't understand, God himself in human form. They didn't understand, truth they couldn't comprehend. They didn't understand, still they chose to reject. They didn't understand, didn't understand. They didn't understand, didn't understand. Pharisees held the law, but they missed the Lord. Focused on control, didn't see the goal. He exposed their pride, that's what they denied. True cuts deep inside, that's why they pushed aside. Not a lack of sight, but a heart not right. Not a lack of signs, but a closed mind. True was standing there, still they didn't care. Oh, yeah, I was like that too, didn't want what's true. Heard it, still ignored, didn't call him Lord. But he kept calling me, open what I couldn't see. Now I see that grace, even in that place. They didn't understand it, still happens again. Truth still gets rejected, even when it's present. But I know who he is, yeah. I don't question this. They didn't understand, standing right in front of them. They didn't understand, God himself in human form. They didn't understand, truth they couldn't comprehend. They didn't understand, still they chose to reject. They didn't understand, didn't understand. Yeah, they didn't understand, didn't understand.
Authority in the name. Demons run when they say. Authority in the name. Sickness leaves, chains break. Authority in the name. Storm stop when he speak. Authority in the name. Then bows to the king. He spoke and he moved, not a guess. That's true. When calm, see froze, I'll create. She knows not a prophet alone. That's the son on the throne. Every word had weight. Nothing he said was late. Touch the sick, they heal what was broken. Got sealed, no delay. No doubt, power flow straight out. They saw it, still miss. Didn't know who he is. Authority in the name. Demons run when he say. Authority in the name. Sickness leaves, chains break. Authority in the name. Storm stop when he speak. Authority in the name. Thing bows to the king. Man possessed, no peace, couldn't find. release. Chains couldn't hold him down, darkness had him bound. Jesus stepped in the scene, spoke once, set him free. No fight, no delay, demons had to obey. That's the weight of his voice, they don't got a choice. Even hell knows his name, recognize that flame. What he said stands firm, that's the truth we learn. The same name I call when I'm facing it all, not in fear, not weak. I know who I speak, not my power, not me. It's the one I believe. What it did still stands, even now in my hands. I don't move in doubt. I've seen what he's about. Chains break, mind shift when I speak that name. Authority still remains. In the name of Jesus, authority in the name. Demons run when he say authority in the name. Sickness leaves, chains break. Authority in the name. Storm stop when he speak. Authority in the name. Thing bows to the king.
Garden of Gethsemane, pressure falling over me. Garden of Gethsemane, still he chose to bleed. Yeah. Garden of Gethsemane, alone on his knees. Garden of Gethsemane, still he said your will, not me. Garden of Gethsemane, yeah, Gethsemane. Night fell, silence deep, disciples fell asleep. He walked further in, carrying what's ahead. Not just pain inside, but the weight of all sin. Every lie, every wrong placed on him. Sweat dropped like blood, that's the weight of that love. Not fear of the cross, but a wrath from above. He knew what it meant, still he didn't repent. Yeah. Garden of Gethsemane, pressure falling over me. Garden of Gethsemane, still he chose to bleed. Garden of Gethsemane, alone on his knees. Garden of Gethsemane, still he said your will, not me. Garden of Gethsemane, Garden of Gethsemane. Let the cup pass from me, still he bowed to the king. Not his will, but a father that's obedience proper. No one forced his hand, this was always a plan. Love chose to stay, didn't run from that day. Disciples asleep while he prayed in that deep. Alone in that place, still he stood in that way. That's the cost that he paid, before nails even came. I don't take that life, that moment, that night, when he could've walked away, still he chose to stay. Every sin that I bring was there in that scene. Every wrong I've done, still he said I'll take it on. That's love I can't fake, that's a choice I can't make. Now I live in that grace, because he took my place. Gethsemane, still speak every time that I breathe. Garden of Gethsemane, pressure falling over me. Garden of Gethsemane, still he chose to bleed. Garden of Gethsemane, alone on his knees. Garden of Gethsemane, still he said your will, not me. Garden of Gethsemane, Gethsemane, Garden of Gethsemane.
Walking slow to that road, he carried the cross, no break. Every step for my sake, he carried the cross. I know That's the love that he showed. He carried the cross, the cross.
Wood on his back, blood on his skin. Crown full of thorns, pressed and didn't deserve none of that pain. Still he walked in my place, cry yelling loud, mocking his name. Spitting hate in his face, not fighting back, not saying a word, still fulfilling the words.
Step after step, falling down, weight of the world on the ground. Not just the cross that he held, but the sin of us all. That's what he chose to carry, that's what he didn't bury. He carried the cross, that weight, every sin that I made. The cross, alone, walking slow to that road. He carried the cross, no break. Every step for my sake, he carried the cross. I know that's the love that he showed. He carried the cross, the cross. He carried the cross, the cross. Wood on his back, blood on his skin. Crown full of thorns, pressed, didn't deserve none of that pain. Still he walked in my place, cry yelling loud, mocking his name. Hate in his face, not fighting back, not saying a word, still fulfilling the word. Step after step, falling down, weight of the world on the ground. Not just the cross that he held, but the sin of us all. That's what he chose to carry, that's what he didn't bury. He carried the cross, that weight, every sin that I made. The cross alone, walking slow to that road. He carried the cross, no break. Every step for my sake, he carried the cross. I know that's the love that he showed. He carried the cross, the cross. He carried the cross. Not just pain in his flesh, but the judgment he met. Wrath that I should have faced was poured out in that place. Nails through his hands lifted high, between earth and the sky. He took everything on, so I wouldn't be gone. This ain't story of myth, this is truth, this is it. Every drop that he bled was the price for my debt. He didn't stop, didn't quit, finished all of it. Oh, now I look at that scene and I know what it means. Not just something to say, but a life that he gave. Every sin that I hide was there tonight. Every wrong that I've done was placed on the sun. So I don't take it light, what he did in that time. I don't live like before, I remember that cross. He carried it all for me. Now I walk in that free air. He carried the cross, that weight, every sin that I made. The cross alone, walking slow to that road. He carried the cross, no break. Every step for my sake, he carried the cross. I know that's the love that he showed. He carried the cross, the cross. He carried the cross.
It is finished. He said, every sin paid in red. It is finished. That's done. Victory through the sun. It is finished. No debt, nothing left, nothing left. It is finished. That's true. Now I stand made new. It is finished. It is finished. It is finished. It is finished. Finish, 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 finish. Hanging there, breathing slow, blood falling down below. Crown of thorns on his head, still he chose that instead. Not defeated, not weak, this was victory. He speaks every step, every pain was the price for my change. People thought it was lost, but that power on the cross. Not the end, not defeat, that's the moment we freed. He said it loud, not soft. It is finished, it is finished, paid off. It is finished, finished. He said, every sin paid in red. It is finished, finished. That's done, victory through the sun. It is finished, finished. No debt, nothing left, nothing left. It is finished, that's true. Now I stand made new. It is finished, that's true. Now I stand made new. Temple veil torn in two. That's what God chose to do. No more barrier there. Now we stand in his care. Justice met with that grace. Wrath was poured in that place. Every sin fully paid. Not in part, not delayed. No more earning your way. No more debt left to pay. Everything was complete at the cross where he bleed. That's the truth that I claim. Power in Jesus' name.
Now I don't walk in shame, don't live stuck in that name. Not because I'm right, but because of that night when he gave up his breath and defeated my death. Now I live in that win, not defined by my sin. It is finished, that's real, that's the deal that I feel. Not emotion, but fact, no more turning back. Everything changed that day when he took it away. It is finished. He said, every sin paid in red. It is finished. That done, victory through the sun. It is finished. No debt, nothing left, nothing left. It is finished. That truth, now I stand made new. It is finished. That truth, now I stand made new.
He rose again, that's life. Death lost, he won that fight. He rose again, no grave could hold down the one who says he rose again. That's true, now I live made new. He rose again, I stand victory in his hand. He rose again. He rose. He rose. He rose. Stone road, tomb wild, nobody left inside. God should fear, couldn't explain that shit. 3 days, then he rose. That's the power we know. Not defeated by death. Now he breathes, now he reigns. This ain't story of me, this is true. This is it. If he didn't rise, then there's no return. But he did. Yeah. That's why now there's no turning back. Yeah. He rose again. That's life. Death lost. He won that fight. He rose again. No grave could hold down the one who says he rose again. That's true. Now I live made new. He rose again. I stand victory in his hands. He rose again. He rose. He rose. He rose. Sin paid, that clear. Now I don't walk in fear. What he did on that cross was confirmed when he rose. That thought he had won till he came back up. Now the grave got no hold on the ones he controls. That same power lives in the life that he gives. Not by strength that I bring, but by Christ my King. Resurrection, yeah, is real. That's the truth that I feel. Now I walk different chains, not the same as I came. Not defined by my past. That old life didn't last. He got up, so I stand. New life in his plan. Not just saved from my sin, but alive now within. So I live like it's true. Everything made new. Every breath that I take points back to that day he rose again. That's why I don't live like I died. Yeah, he rose again. That's life. Death lost. He won that fight. He rose again. No grave could hold down the one who saves. He rose again. That's true. Now